Okay, here we go. Ken Duffy, everybody.
Hello. So I'd like to sing two songs. I will start with a song that my wife Emily over here and I sang on top of Herod Blank's rock and roll art car Pico de Gallo at what I think was the second Art Car Fest. And it was raining. It kind of was the end of the idea of trying to make money from Art Car Fest, which Herod and Philo thought they would do for a while. But Art Car Fest at that time was a stationary event in a parking lot under the freeway, not too far from here. So I have sung this song several times since then, and came up with the moniker Frank Synopsis for myself. I've come up with several art car songs over the years that I've sung for our art car festival that we have every year in September, and of which Tom was a part for many years. Art cars in the night, exchanging glances, flashing our headlights. What were the chances we would drive all night and find ourselves back here? Something on the roof was so compelling, something on the hood was so repelling. Doodads on the dash make it hard to steer. Art cars in the night, 100 artists who once drove without delight, until that moment when we first began to dream of making our machine a work of art, a rambling ode for those with whom we share the road. And ever since the start, we've kept on gluing, artists making art. That's what we're doing, always seeking parts for art cars in the night. Art cars in the night, 100 artists who were strangers at the sight, until that moment when we first met Herod Blank, and others we should thank. Thank you, Tom. The artists who inspired us all to paint or glue and have a ball. And ever since that year, we've come together, artists grinding gears, parking forever. Our car fest is here for our cars in the night. Doobie doobie doo, da doobie doo, doobie doo. I thought it would be nice to sing one of those songs to give people the flavor, some of the flavor of the art car event that we've done. And most of my songs are kind of like that, which are somewhat meant to be humorous or satirical. And for the first time, I decided to memorialize someone with a song, which I sang at the memorial last year. It was quite a challenge to come up with a song that felt like it was of the right spirit and energy in the vocals and the material, the delivery. So many of you have heard this. And I would like you to join in on the chorus as you desire. Tom Kennedy was an art car driving man. Tom Kennedy was an art car driving man. He built and drove a mighty fleet of art cars all across this mighty land. When Tommy was a little bitty baby, he sat down on his mother's knee. He cut his Tonka trucks with a blowtorch, said, building art cars, that's the life for me. Now Tom, he used to have himself a day job, and every day he wore a tie and suit. Artistic spirit got inside of Tommy. He traded that suit for a welder's coat and boots. You know he did. Tom Kennedy was an art car driving man. Oh yeah, Tom Kennedy was an art car driving man. He built and drove a mighty fleet of art cars all across this mighty land. Tom built a talking shark and called it Ripper. He made it just as friendly as could be. He loved to make the little children happy, and he loved the creatures of the deep blue sea. Another awesome car, the one-eyed wonder, a giant staring eyeball, what's it mean? Finally his mother had to tell him that a one-eyed wonder is something in your genes. Tom Kennedy was an art car driving man. Tom Kennedy was an art car driving man. He built and drove a mighty fleet of art cars all across this mighty land. Now Tom and buddies built a batch of dinos. Demolition derby was the theme. You could count on some degree of mayhem whenever Tom and Flash came on the scene. Now Tommy had a fine sense of humor, and he had a vision of what we all could be. At the RNC and out in Black Rock City, he put himself on the line for you and me. Yes, he did. Tom Kennedy was an art car driving man. Oh yeah, Tom Kennedy was an art car driving man. He built and drove a mighty fleet of art cars all across this mighty land. Now Tom had lots of, we know Tom was a rock star of the art cars, but did you know the man could really sing? I once heard him belt out Bowie's Spiders. He was Major Tom with fiberglass wings. Now Tom had lots of loving friends and family. Hey, Dean and all of us wish he had stayed. Yet Tom can still get everybody smiling. So think of Tom now, all you folks, and say, Tom Kennedy was an art car driving man. Oh yeah, Tom Kennedy was an art car driving man. He built and drove a mighty fleet of art cars all across this mighty land. Tom Kennedy was an art car driving man. Oh yeah, Tom Kennedy was an art car driving man. He built and drove a mighty fleet of art cars all across this mighty land. He built and drove a mighty fleet of art cars all across this mighty land. Thank you.